the pattern from the very beginning day, so that we are good at answering that type of questions. We must know that what type of questions we will be asked. Okay, and you know that when you will go in the next grades in T2 and T3, we will be practicing the past papers more and more. But now we have other resource from our textbooks. We will practice the same pattern comprehensions, but we have to see that we must be good in those skills which we have to appear in exams. Okay, so they are explicit and implicit inferential and vocabulary type of questions. Let me explain briefly first what these type of questions are, and then I will focus on explicit and implicit. These are the most important and most commonly asked questions. Okay, explicit are the questions which the way you used to mark the answers of questions in junior classes, that the answers were always present in the reading comprehension. As you grew um, older and you are in the senior classes, you must have noticed that sometimes you are unable to find the answers easily which you used to do in the text. It is because the answers are not always explicit. Explicit answers were those which were directly present in the text, and you could mark. Rather, this practice was not very uh, wise, but still, we used to find the answers in that way. Explicit answers are the questions are those ones which have their answers obviously in the text. Implicit are the ones which we have to think and we have to deduce from the text we are given. We have to read the text again and again and find the answer. Inferential questions are also those that in which the meanings are deep and we have to infer, we have to think. And vocabulary questions are those in which the meaning of some word is given and you have to guess the word, or antonym is given, or in any case the vocabulary is involved. Okay, let me tell you in detail that what we mean by explicit and what do we mean by implicit. Explicit are mean obvious things, which have literal meaning, easy meaning, dictionary meaning, which are stated. The answers are stated clearly, plainly, directly, leaving no questions. And implicit are the ones implied or indirect, which have implied meaning. It means that direct not meaning, but we after reading it we have to see that this means must be meaning that, or indirect reference to some meaning, and meanings are underlying.